Robin Tasco, the electrical trailblazer. Robin began her career in the electrical industry in 1987, rising in 2001 to be the first female representative for the IBEW, the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. Notice it's brotherhood, but anyway, Local 98, representing and advocating for members' rights and benefits. Throughout her career, Robin has been a vocal advocate for diversity and inclusion in the trades and has worked tirelessly to encourage more women and people of color to enter the electrical industry. She has been a mentor and role model to countless apprentices and journey persons. She continues in this capacity as a speaker and author, advocating for others and sharing strategies with organizations to bring more diversity and inclusion into the workplace. Please welcome Robin Tasco.
Thank you, Nancy, for that warm welcome. I'd like to thank your sisters, Trish and Susan, as well, for putting together this amazing event and this wonderful opportunity. And to all the powerful women who've already spoken on the panel, and everybody who took the time to come out and hear us speak today. I am Robin Tasco, and I am an electrical contractor. And yes, I've gotten my training through the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. And one of the things I do is mentor through my Block podcast and the women to survive and thrive in a male-dominated industry. Block, the acronym stands for Blessed Ladies of Construction. The B in Block could represent anything that you want to when you come on my podcast. So the B could stand for beautiful. It could stand for bold ladies of construction. It could represent blessed ladies of construction, but it's whatever you want it to represent, blazing women of construction. So again, it represents whatever you want it to represent at the time that you come and you want to speak. And I offer it in a safe and welcoming space for all ladies in a male-dominated industry to come and be able to sit and share whatever issues and concerns they have. Because a lot of times you're sitting in silence because you don't have someone to speak to, or you don't know who to go and speak to. So I say to all the women who are out there considering a career in an electrical industry or a male-dominated industry, or who are already working in it, I want them to know that they are not alone. Remember that you belong in this industry and that you have the power to make the difference. As a Black woman in the electrical industry, I have faced many challenges and barriers throughout my career. And I know, unfortunately, firsthand, the difficulties that it can be to succeed in a male-dominated industry. But I also know that it's possible. If I did it, you can do it. So let me say, it can be so easy to be discouraged. And that's why I say sometimes you have to encourage yourself. You got to be able to speak life, even in the process of the test. Don't let anyone's doubts or prejudice hold you back from achieving your goals. Part of the keys to success that I found in my 30 plus years in this male-dominated industry is to be willing to work hard and to continue to learn. It's important to develop your skills and your knowledge because in this business is very vast and it's constantly evolving. So it's important that you stay up to date on the latest trends and technology. I say never give up on yourself or your dreams. The trail that you blaze to success may be long and very challenging, but with hard work and determination, anything is possible. At the time, I had already had a baby when I got into this business. But yet, in spite of all the men who didn't want to see me make it, I became a certified electrician. I became a master electrician. I went on to become the first female union representative in the city of Philadelphia's building trades. So, it's a number of things that I did, but what happened was I felt as though that before I got to that point, I felt as though that I had disappointed my mother. Now, when I talk about my mother, it's because my father died when I was very young. So it's who I had. My mother was who we had for a very long time. And I felt like that I was, basically letting her down. So let me just share one example with you when I say that I did it, you can do it. I remember a guy coming up to me telling me that I'm taking a job for a man. This is in the late 80s. It's not in the beginning of women's suffrage, and we're trying to get women's rights. This is not in the 40s or the 50s or even the 60s. This is in the 80s. But he had no problem coming up to me telling me that I'm taking a job of a man. So, like I said, don't allow someone to allow you to give up on your dreams. The trail that you blaze to success may be long and very challenging, but stick to it. Anything is possible. I'm gonna tell you, one of the last things I want to say when I talk about my mother and not wanting to disappoint her, before she left me in the presence, because she's always with me in spirit, she left me with it was the last birthday card she gave me before she passed away. And the card is what I hold dear to me, because a lot of times when I'm down, I pull out this card and it lifts me up. So I want to share it with you. It's called Daughter. To look at you is to see a woman who's independent enough to overcome any obstacles that stand between her and her goal, yet sensitive enough to be open-minded and caring. To look at you is to see a woman who knows when her help is needed and when it's better to let others figure things out for themselves. You have patience born of compassion, strength born of determination, and care born of real love. To look at you is to see a woman who's faced challenges and always survived. A woman respected and admired by friends and family. A woman who is a daughter who's very loved. And it says, happy birthday, love, Mom, always. I hold that dear to me. So when people look at me and they don't understand the challenges and the barriers that I was able to overcome, here's a woman that I respected and loved so much that I didn't even realize she saw all this in me. So for her to give that to me before she leave this earth, man, it's not a trail I can't blaze, because she believed in me. So I will leave you with an ebook. You click on the link, and the ebook that I've written is about overcoming challenges and surviving past the barriers. Again, I want to say thank you for this time. You coming out and listen. I truly appreciate it.